friends, hey, Ari's here. I did a chunky side twist out, and these are my results. I think it turned out pretty good. It was so simple, so easy. It was like one day after work. My hair was dirty. I was tired of looking at it. I was tired of fooling with it. So I'm like, let's do something real quick and easy. It did take a couple of days to dry, but that's fine. So if you want to see how I got these results, just keep watching. Okay, so these are the products that I was using today. The Maui Moisture Heal and Hydrate Shea Butter Shampoo for dry damaged hair, and the Maui Moisture Heal and Hydrate Shea Butter Conditioner. So I'll start with freshly washed hair. I'll go ahead and wash it and deep condition it as well. And as for a setting, this is what I'll use: the Curl Love Moisture Milk and the Lotta Body Coconut Shea and Oils. So for different styles, I've learned that different products work best for me and my hair. And this is what I use for any braid outs, twist outs, or any rod sets. This, it seems to be what works for me. So here we go. Okay, so I've already parted my first section. This first section is going to be the smallest section that I part. And I just started flat twisting from one side over to the other. I actually had a footage of showing me how I started this twist, but it's gone. So I'll just have to move on to the next one and show you how I started the next one. But I just made sure that I added my products in to moisturize. And I actually do not spray my hair with water when I'm doing a twist out like this that I want to dry overnight. As you can see, I'm rolling it up there on the ends, because the more wet that the hair is, it's going to take longer to dry. So this is my next chunky section. As you can see here, I've separated out a thin piece, and I've already started to flat twist. So as I flat twist, you just twist as normal, but you're picking up hair as you go from your scalp. So I'm just adding hair as I go to my twist and keeping it very separated. So my parts aren't straight, you guys. It's just very easy. It's something simple. I'm not making it elaborate or difficult. Like I said, this is after work, and I just wanted to get this done because I was tired of my hair looking a mess. So this is a chunky twist out. Now when I get down to the ends, I comb it out, and even comb it or brush it out and add more product. And just keep those twists as tight as possible. And give it another brush through to make sure the product is evenly distributed. But like I said, your parts don't have to be super straight or anything like that, because once you take it down, you won't be able to see a part at all. And I like to add the rods at the end to make sure that my hairs will curl at the ends and stay curled at night or twisted at night in my sleep. Because if I don't, the twist may not stay. So I just add more product and add a perm rod. Now I have one section left in the back. I'm just going to split that down the middle, as you can see here. And just give that a good comb through. And usually I would add a lot of water, but like I said, if I want this dry by the next day or the next couple of days, I don't add any extra water to it. Just make sure it's thoroughly detangled. And just try to keep your plaits or your twists separate. And that will help when the takedown and keep less frizz from happening. Add more product and then use your perm rod. And this is the last one. As you can see when I'm twisting, I'm doing it as tight as I can because twists do come down quicker than your plaits will. And that's why I add the perm rod, like I said again, to make sure that it stays twisted at night while you're sleeping. And I'm done. That's that quick. So I'll be sleeping on this overnight and letting it dry. So this is the next day, and I'm going to go ahead and unravel the twist and separate it down. So the way that I twisted it, you can see that it's already pretty much separated as far as the twist, and the way that you add hair, it leaves your hair already separated. And that's the last one. So if you like at this point, you can go through and separate a little bit more. I never separate a whole lot with my hair because it does cause more frizz the more that you separate. And as the days goes on, you won't have as much to separate. So I only do the minimal amount of separation at first. And if you like, you can also use a pick to lift and add more volume as well. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, cousins. Like I said, these are the end results of my hair. And as you can see, there's very little to no frizz. And I attribute that to a couple of things. First off, whenever you do a twist out, braid out, or any kind of rod set or roller set, make sure your hair is 100% dry before taking it down. So as I mentioned, this set was done one night after work, so it was not, I didn't have a whole day to let it dry, so the next day it was still damp. So in that case, what I did was just pin it up in a cute little style, and I wore it to work like that. So to make sure that it was totally dry. So when I took it down today, it was 100% dry. Also, what I did, if you notice, I did not separate it extensively. I pretty much left it in its state. I did not separate it a whole lot. The more you separate, the more frizz it will cause. So those two things will help with the frizz. And also, like I said, the products that you use, you have to make sure that those are the ones that work for your twist outs and braid outs. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And I'll see you soon.